Hello. Hey. Here's. Hang on. Hello. Hi. Hello. Yes, you may have noticed that my head accessory is finally came off. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's I, always Duke, here to entertain you. It's very fine evening. Yes. Very fine evening. Yes, I am back from my trip. Well, you guys didn't hear about it too much, but yeah. Thank you guys. It is I'm back from my 5 days. It's been 5 days? Yes, 5-day trip. I'm back from my 5-day trip. My Mudik trip, to be precise. If you guys don't know what Mudik is, essentially it's a celebration. If you know, the end of... if you guys didn't know, Ramadan is over. Well, not Ramadan is. Ramadan is over, and to celebrate that, there's Eid Mubarak. By the way, happy Eid Mubarak. I know it's late. It's like what, so many days late, almost a week late. But I really hope you enjoyed your Eid Mubarak, your family and your friends. Hopefully you all had a good time spending that time hanging out with family, perhaps seeing those that you perhaps seeing those that you rarely see, because I definitely went a lot out of my way to see family members that I barely see anymore because they live super far away, and I had a good time with them. And of course, I had a wonderful time with them. I got all the stories. Hell, I got all the stories to tell. And yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys. That is exactly what we are going to do this whole stream, because I am way too tired. To game. Like, I haven't changed. Like, I just got back literally today. And yeah. I got back today. I'm just gonna zoom out. I'm way too close. There we go. So you guys can see my magnificent height and my wonderful arm tattoos. Keep forgetting that I have tattoos. Well, not in real life. Just my character has to. Just because. Yeah, just because. By the way, shout out to Arinde Mama. She did a very good job. She's a wonderful person. She's actually the first artist I actually contacted to make this, because most other artists are expensive and so thank you. For the rigging, I rigged it myself. I know it's not the best looking, but I think I did pretty good. Like, honestly, not that in retrospect, I did pretty good, honestly. And I did this all by myself. It took me like a month. Well, I didn't do like a 24/7 run. I wasn't on a computer just rigging this, but it took me quite a while to get everything right, and honestly, not bad at all. I would say it's very smooth. It's very stiff though. Like, not gonna lie, it is very stiff. It is very stiff, but you know, it's not that bad. In retrospect, I did pretty good. I know I'm tooting my own horn here. The head turning is a bit uncanny though, because I probably didn't, because I'm not very good at this speedy stuff where I make the head as a thing. So the head turning, I kind of noticed it's a bit off, but you know, other than that, it's pretty good. I will get a proper rigger, honestly. I'll get a proper rigger that will do a much better job than I am to make myself look better. So yeah, to look better. Anyway, right. Anyway, hello, hey Dark, hey, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Sorry, no games tonight. I'm way too tired because I just got back from like a 5-day trip. Almost 6 days. Wait, hang on. Oh no, like 5.5. Like at most 6. But I just got back from my 5-day trip. So yeah, I'm way too tired to game. Maybe I'll game if we have some time, but I highly doubt it because I'm a bit too tired. I'm just way too tired, so yeah. No gaming today. Just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill, you know, tell you guys all about my adventures. Alright, where do we begin? Okay, so we begin with this photo. Hang on, let me add a photo here. Let me just add a photo here. Actually, no. No. What's again? Oh yeah, there. Okay. Hi, crafting by Sarnoof. Hello. Everyone's showing up today. Hi, how you doing? Where's that photo? Ah, there you are. Okay, so let's start off with the first photo. This one. Yep, this one. I made some music that I believe that is copyright. Would you like to listen? Maybe not now. Maybe not now. Anyway, where is that? Oh, yeah. There we go. So let's start with this photo. Yeah, it's not the best because it's raining and the car is moving. So, yeah. It is not the best because the car is moving and it's raining. So, yeah. And it's raining. So, yeah. So, this is the first day of my Mudik trip, shall we say. Of my Mudik trip. It's the very first day. And I took this while the car was rushing and it's raining. So, yeah. Not the best photo taken, not gonna lie. But, best photo, but it is a photo. So, we all start here. I was in my car. Well, I was in my family car, not my car personally. I don't have a car yet. I can't even drive yet. We'll do though, so definitely will do soon. We definitely need more drivers in our family. So yeah. So yeah, this is my family car. I took in the back seat, and as you can see, not the best looking, but it gets you the picture. So we were going to my grandma's house. My grandma doesn't live too far away. On a good day, when there's no traffic jam, it's like 40 minutes away, 40 minutes to an hour away. So it wasn't that far. So we went here and we definitely prepared for the celebration on the next day. So this is actually the last day of Ramadan. This is actually on the last day of Ramadan, the last day of fasting. And yeah, we were speeding along. And yeah, we spent time with my grandma and with my, I don't know what you call it. I guess I wouldn't say nephew. It's like the son of my uncle. I don't know what to call that. That's not nephew because I'm not his uncle. I'm like his distant big brother, I guess. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, we spent some time together, spending the last day of fasting and Ramadan, and Ramadan before the big day tomorrow. And also during this time, I also played with some. What is it? Here we go. Sorry, I haven't. Yeah, there we go. So I played with some fireworks. As you can see, this is one of those like handheld fireworks. It wasn't like those big fireworks. It was like Roman candles, where you, like light it up, shoot up in the sky. Fortunately, they don't sell those anymore. Like at least from where I am. From where I am, I think they put regulations that you can't sell Roman candles anymore. I don't know why. Like some places do still sell them. Like it's not outright illegal. Some places do still sell them, but I think there's like regulations in my city that basically not allowing Roman candles to be operated anymore. I do not know what's up with that, considering that other regions can still sell those type of fireworks, but for some reason my city just doesn't. I don't know why. Like it's now deemed illegal in my city, or either illegal or strictly like regulated that most people can't buy them anymore. Like so yeah, so I got one of these like handheld fireworks right here. So these are the handheld fireworks. You know, when you it's basically a stick It's basically like a metal stick that's covered in like a fire, like flammable stuff in the middle, and then you like light it up with a candle, and then once it's lit up properly, it goes like sparks, like shh, like that. It goes like that. So yeah, I don't know what's that called. I don't know what this type of firework is called. It's like the most common type of firework you see everyone always handling. Like, you ever go to a New Year's party, you see people just handling this, you know, that's pretty much what this is. So I played with my, I guess, my distant, like, little brother. I said big brother. I mean, technically I am the big brother, but it's like, it's not a cousin. Is it called cousin? Again, I don't know, but basically what it is that I played with my little bro here. We played together. It's a pretty fun time. It's a little boring because these things used to be bigger back in the day. Oh, peek there. Back in the day, these things used to be bigger. Hello? Hello? Right. I gotta find out which part of the mic is gaining the most here. Sometimes the mic is a little janky. Anyway, sometimes mic is a little janky. Anyway, so yeah. So basically, I played around with this my little brother. I should put it in your last live stream fast. Also, is about Monster Hunter World. Whatever monster. Okay. I'm guessing that's the copyright music here, but yeah. Thanks, Dark. I guess I'll check it out later. Anyway, Monster Hunter. Again, still haven't played a Monster Hunter game. How much is Monster Hunter anyway? Hang on. See that? How much is one? Okay, it is pretty expensive, not gonna lie. It's pretty expensive, not gonna lie. Still full price on Steam. I'm guessing it's still popular. Sparkler. Oh, is this what these are called? Okay, so yes, a sparkler. I guess that's what they're called. But yeah, I played with this with my little brother, and it's pretty fun. Although they used to be bigger. Like, not gonna lie, they used to be bigger back in my day. Back in like 2010s, these things used to be bigger. I don't know what happened. They shrunk in size, both in like the stick and the fire. It used to be a lot bigger. Zishan, hey, how you doing, friend? Time no see. Really has been a long time. Anyway, it really has been a long time. I haven't seen you around. Hopefully you're doing okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this sparkler thing. Yeah, back in the day, these used to be a lot bigger. Not gonna lie. I don't know why they're so small now. Both the stick size and the fire size is now not so big as in back then. But yeah, this is pretty much what we did on the last day of Ramadan, the last day of fasting. This is what we did. Just hanging around, enjoying the last day of fasting, and play with some sparklers. Because, yeah, that's exactly what we did. The next day, however, do I have any photos from the next day? Now, let me check. Do I have any photos next day? Do I have any photos next day? What's you? No, I do not have any photos on the next day. So on D-Day, right? The day of Eid Mubarak, also known as Lebaran, for all my Indonesian viewers, we did a lot of things. There was a whole lot of things. Like, honestly, I was so overwhelmed by D-Day, that I was so overwhelmed by like D-Day that I could not do anything. I literally cannot update my Twitter. I was like off social media the whole day, and I can the whole day because it is so overwhelming. Wait, you're Muslim? Yes, I am. Yes, I am actually. It's not. I don't think I've ever disclosed it, but I think this is the one time when I actually disclosed it. This is like I never really actually disclosed it until now, but yes, I am of that faith. I am of that faith. Muslim. Yes, I am. I mean, technically, you wouldn't assume, considering that, well, first of all, I am Indonesian, but I know it's not safe to assume, but yeah, you gotta sometimes, like, assume that it's, like, Muslim. The fact that our population, like, the biggest Muslim population in the world now, like, we are literally overtook the Middle East by Muslim population. Anyway, where was I up to? Oh yeah, so on D-Day, I'm gonna put these away because I don't have any photos from D-Day, from Lebaran Day, unfortunately. Due to the reason is because the day was like overwhelming, right? So I had to wake up at 4:30. Well, no, yeah, 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Do the morning daily prayer, also known as subuh, right? Also known as subuh. And yeah, I did that, and then we go to the mosque to do the Eid prayer. You know, the special Eid prayer that we do only on Eid Mubarak. We did that, and it was pretty okay. It was very crowded. Like, it was very crowded, and it was so crowded, right, that a part of the road was actually closed. Yeah, the part of the road was actually closed, so we couldn't get our car to go park near the mosque. We actually had to get off a bit further away, then walk, and like literally walk. And it was, and yeah, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing. I mean, I don't mind walking. Here's the thing, I don't mind walking. The problem is that we also had we also had my grandma tag along, and she's old. She can't walk too well. We didn't can't walk too far, so yeah, we had to stop. No need to worry about getting copyright struck. Okay. Thanks. I guess I'll check it out later, Dark. But anyway, back to my story. So yeah, we had our grandma, and obviously we had to walk all the way. We also have to walk like all the way there. We had to walk all the way, sometimes take breaks, because, my grandma is old, she can't walk too far, unfortunately. Can't walk too far, because she's old. Anyway, apart from that, so we made it to the mosque, and, we did our special Eid prayer. And then, what else we did? Yeah, we did our special Eid prayer, and then we had breakfast. Great breakfast. If you guys don't know the food of Lebaran, called opor, and it is the key food of Lebaran. It's not Lebaran if there is no opor. That's the one thing. That is a philosophy that if there's any fellow Indonesians here, it is not Lebaran without opor. That is the rule. That is the rule of Lebaran. No opor equals nah. You do not know how to do Lebaran if you do not have opor in your house. You got that? Anyway, yeah, we had opor for breakfast, naturally. And yeah, after that, we went back to my grandma's house, because when it's Lebaran, you gotta expect guests. Lots of guests. And at first, it was like quiet, right? It was quiet until around 11. 11 is when they started to arrive, and oh boy! Woo! I'ma just say, a lot of guests. Like, I literally tweeted, right? I usually tweet out like good morning on Twitter from like 10:30 to like 11. Like, the moment I tweeted that tweet, my first morning tweet of the day. That's when the guests just start arriving en masse, and boy, that a lot of guests. Let me tell you, there's a lot of guests. There's a lot of guests. Like, it first started out really well. There's my auntie coming. There's one of my aunties, and then more relatives. It's just more and more and more until the house was like absolutely until basically the house was like extremely packed. It was so packed, like, straight up. It was so packed that you can barely move. Like, it was that packed. You can barely move in between the people, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not fun, but it was like, whew, whole lot of things going. I couldn't even like go to like Twitter or anything. I can open anything. Like, it was so crowded. It was absolutely crowded that. It was absolutely crowded. I can barely move. That's how crowded it was. I know I said that multiple times, but trust me, it was so crowded, barely move anywhere. Everyone was just everywhere, catching up, talking with each other, and some were like watching Netflix together. I was also watching Netflix together with some of my things, like watching Netflix with some of my relatives that I rarely see, anymore, because. Really see anymore because obviously I Obviously, it's because, you know, I've been busy. So again, it was super nice catching up with everybody. It really is. It really is super nice just catching up with everybody, and really wish we hung out more. Like, honestly. Like, despite the fact that what is it? Despite the fact that I'm like a super introvert, despite the fact that I'm a super introvert, I actually like it when I have company. I really do. Like, you may think that because you're like super introverted that you don't like company, but it does get lonely. Like, it will get lonely at times, and I actually like a bit of company. Like, yeah, sure, I can game or anything, but honestly, I prefer more people. Like, I prefer more people. I prefer more people. Oh, it gets lonely sometimes. Just living on your own with just living on your own and just, you know, gets lonely. So it's nice to have some company. I mean, like you guys, right? Like you guys keep me company while I'm live streaming. Definitely appreciate it. So thank you guys. Thank you. I've said that this many times. I've said this at the end of every stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do mean it. Thank you guys for keeping me just company all this time. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I really would. If I live stream for like an almost the entirety of 2 years, and I don't have anybody to like watch my streams and everything, I'll be upset. Not gonna lie, I'll be pretty upset. But you know, I mean, technically, I do this for fun nowadays anyway. Like, I really stopped caring about viewer numbers and subscribers, and I sometimes forget that I even have, and I sometimes even forget that I even have, like, I gotta keep an eye on my sub count or anything. Like, honestly, I've moved past that. Like, genuinely. You may think when you're starting out, you gotta care about, oh, you really gotta care about, oh, your viewer numbers or your thing, but in my opinion, if you actually stop caring about that, you have a better time. Like, honestly, when you're, I mean, I know you want to be popular. Like, I don't think I can name anybody that doesn't want to be popular doing YouTube. But here's the thing, though. In my opinion, you should never, ever, and again, I'm very, 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 very put this on view, that you should never, ever expect anything when you first started. That is one way to get that is one way, in my opinion, to get absolutely burnt out. Is by to get absolutely burnt out is you thinking that doing like any level of content creation that has reached 7.1k views. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I'm just I just thought I'm looking at my Alien vs Predator 2 Alien vs Predator stream, like my second ever playthrough of the Predator campaign, and I'm just seeing it now. That has reached 7.1k views. The last one I took was like 5.8. It was 6,000. Why is these two, right? Alien vs Predator and Predator Hunting Grounds, a game that almost nobody else plays, at least no other VTuber plays, is getting the most views. It is literally not even every single one of my live streams views combined. I don't know why these two are my magnum opus. I really don't. I really gotta learn from these. So I'm guessing it's the game, since not a lot of people, because some people actually still like these games. Like Alien vs Predator, by the way, best Alien FPS ever. Like, I really wish they make more games like that. But yeah, man, how these two are like my absolute magnum opus. Our absolute magnum opus is just absolutely baffling. Like, every other live stream I do, like, they average only like what, like 50 something k, like 50 something k, not 50k, sorry, 50, like straight 50k views. I wish, but man, it really do be like that. I should really do Planet Zoo again. I should really do Planet Zoo. I have plans. I actually have a pretty ambitious plan, like expand my zoo. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I'm getting super off topic. Anyway, like I am getting super off topic. Anyway, where I'm like, what is it? I'm like getting off topic. Sorry. It's just again, it amazes me that I have a live stream that's just so well done. Like one live stream, two technically, two, like two technically. So yeah, like two technically, definitely. Well, two technically, like I two, but yeah. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Where was I? I was heading nowhere. So yeah, Lebaran. Oh yeah, D-Day. Lots of guests, lots of people. Can't even move. Well, I can move around, but it just took me a while. I get my phone charger first. Die. Not die on me, phone. I need you to read chat. Well, technically no, because this is a free talk stream. I don't exactly need it to read chat, but you know, turning off. And there we go. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Was I? Oh yeah, Lebaran on D-Day. Whew, lots of people that I couldn't even like tweet out anything to say about my situation. It was that crowded. It was absolutely that crowded, and yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Why am I so? That is pretty much what happens, really. And yeah, well, I didn't. Not really that much to talk about. Okay, right? In D-Day, it's pretty much exactly what you expect. It's pretty much, it's pretty much exactly what you expect, right? It's pretty much exactly what you expect, right? Lots of people, lots of guests, lots of people, lots of guests. Really, just catching up, just. You know, that's, that's pretty much it. Lots of guests, lots of catching up to do, and yeah, pretty much. Anyway, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, other than that, what exactly have we? What exactly have we? Yeah, basically, and I spent the entire day just talking up, catching up with family members that I rarely see nowadays because I'm kind of busy with college and stuff. So it's nice to catch up with people while we're still. But again, you should. Yeah, you should again. This is why it's important. Is why. It is why. It is actually important. It is why it is important. Family never know. I lose. I know that's a bit somber, but that's just the thing, really. That's honestly just the thing, really. I just like having people around. Makes me happy, and of course catching up with family. I really do love. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Yeah, that's on D-Day, on Lebaran Day. What exactly is left to talk about? Not really much. Again, spend the whole day just catching up, getting to guests, eating, well, lots of eating. That day we eat a whole lot. There was ice cream, good ice cream, and yeah, lots of food to go around. It's lots of food to go around, and yeah, lots of food, things, a lot of things to do. It's really hard to put it into words. That's the problem. Like the problem is that it is a little bit difficult to put it into words because it's really an experience. Lebaran Day is like an experience that you really cannot tell anybody. Not tell anybody as in secret, but just not like tell anybody and like just that, just the whole just the whole like just that, just the whole like thing, just the whole thing, the whole thing. Okay, just like the whole thing. Absolute. It's absolute. Absolute. That's a stream. I was looking at. I'm literally looking at my Steam because you guys didn't know. Baran, there's something out. I mean, spelled like THR. Spelled like THR, but basically it's like give around money. It's mostly for children. I mean, you can give them to adults as well. Don't like it, but yeah. I got myself quite a lot of money, so I might need to start spending. Which is why I'm like looking over at my wish list to give anything. I mean, technically, I'm not gonna immediately my money. Obviously not. I'm gonna save it for just in case, especially for like future parts. This thing is 3 years old. It may require a few maintenance, but I definitely want to keep some. That just. I will have a few. I'm looking at my wish list to see if anything on pretty good discount. There's a couple pretty good discounts here. There's quite a couple good discounts. I might go for it. A couple of good discounts. I'm definitely grabbing games off my wish list and gonna need to stream ideas, especially since Buckshot Roulette. Yeah, Buckshot Roulette has now officially been released. It's now officially just been released onto Steam lately. There's a full release of Buckshot Roulette, and I'm definitely getting that. You know, but I actually originally planned to play Buckshot Roulette, but turns out that it was on itch.io because I thought it was free, but turns out it's not free. And itch.io, unlike Steam, does not have like a store. The reason why I usually wait for games that are not free Steam is because Steam has store preferences. Basically, that you can adjust the price for your country's like currency. So yeah, and that's your country's like currency. So yeah, that's exactly why every time I play a game, I gotta wait for it to release on Steam, or else I can't play it. Because obviously, not every game store has a store country preference setting. So yeah, that's probably why. Country preference setting. So yeah, so that's why I always wait for games that are not free to be on Steam. Because Steam has a store preference setting. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, again, there's really, what I said about Lebaran being more of an experience than anything really, is due to the fact that, it's kind of due to the fact that experience. I'm not joking when I say it's an experience, because it really is an experience. It is an experience due to the fact that it's an experience due to the fact that you really cannot tell everything that's going on, because you really need to be there to like know exactly what Lebaran is like. Have to take a swig of water. Because I'm getting thirsty. I'm still kind of a bit tired anyway, so that's why I may not be as energetic. I mean, to the point where a whole week away can drain you energy. I mean, to the point where I did not have the energy to game. I didn't even game off stream. That's how tired I am. Like, I'm just here. Don't have the energy to game. Concerned because I usually have the energy to game off stream, but no. I decided to be here because obviously sorry about that. Sorry if your microphone. Sorry for. Maybe I should invest in some audios. Like I gotta like research on how to get audio. Like honestly, I think my number one weakness as a VTuber is audio. Like especially my voice. Like my mic is not the most high end. It's like budget, like extremely budget. But they say that you can make budget mics sound really good if you just got the right tool. That's exactly what I need, especially since I probably just need to invest in like sound like the acoustic I really gotta invest in some. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's exactly what. Basically, just have my room have like acoustic foam. I don't know what's it called. Acoustic treatment. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I think I just need like acoustic treatment to like make sure my voice isn't absorbed by anything. Just my voice is like bounced back into me. Maybe I just need to invest in that. Soundproofing and stuff. Soundproofing. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so okay, yeah. Lebaran D-Day, basically an experience that you really need to experience yourself. Like it's very hard to put into words just how hectic it was. But yeah, spend D-Day a lot, catching up with family. Yeah, catching up with family. Had a pretty good time. Had a pretty good time, and yeah, I really do like them. I really do love them. Care about them a whole lot. But yeah. Anyway, so after that, the next day, this is where the trip really started. Because again, the first 2 days, right? My grandma's house is not that far away. It's 40 to 1 hour minute, 40 to 1 hour minute, 40 minute to 1 hour, to 40 minute to 1 hour trip. Like it's not that far. But the real mood, right, starts in the second day. So in the second day, I had to wake up early again on 4:30 a.m. to go to early morning train. Go to the early morning train. Go here. Go to the early morning train. And the train was at 7. It wasn't that early, but it is still pretty early. It's still pretty early, but this is basically... But this is the train station. This is me already... Oh wait, is this... We're on the train? No, this is me already on the train. This is me already on the train, right? It hasn't moved yet, so I decided to take a picture of this. This is exactly where I am. Well, where I was, really. This is exactly where I was. Just going on the train. And it was a 6-hour journey. It was pretty long. It was a pretty long train ride at 6 hours. And yeah. It was a pretty long train ride at 6 hours. Lots of stuff. So yeah, I spent half the day just being on the train. And I'm gonna tell you, the train ride was pretty pleasant. Like, the train ride isn't boring. It's not. It's very pleasant. I mean, you can get views like this. Let me show you. If you can get views like this, for example. If you can get views like this, I wouldn't call the train ride boring if it can get views like this. That is the view you get if you ride along. That is the view you can get if you ride a train from here to my other place, my ancestral place. I'm gonna tell you guys because for obvious reasons, it's basically Central Java. Here's the kicker, right? It's basically Central Java. Like this is on the way to Central Java. If you know, Java has many problems, right? There's the capital area, Jakarta is capital area. There's Eastern Java, Western Java, Southern. Wait, Java. I don't know if there's a Southern Java. Was that central part of Central Java? But yeah, there is a Central Java, East Java, West Java, and yeah, I went to Central Java. It's a 6-hour train ride from here to there. It's also a 6-hour car ride if you don't have traffic, by the way. That's like the one thing. That it's 6 hours on a car with no traffic. With traffic, it can balloon all the way to 14 hours. To 14 hours. Yeah, I experienced that firsthand, by the way. I went on a 14-hour car ride from here to Central Java. It's not pretty. Like, we were on the road for 14 hours. We went at 6 a.m. and we arrived there at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is when we arrived. That is how bad traffic is to go Mudik by car. And yeah, so that's why we decided to take a train. Train is still pretty long. It's 6 hours. We usually go by plane back in the olden days, but now plane tickets are like so expensive that it's not worth it. Like, the train is definitely cheaper, and obviously I think I argue the view is actually better on the train. the view is like way better on the train. Like it's not as fast. Like with a plane, it's like an hour, like 40 minutes to an hour. But on a train, it's 6 hours. But man, you get views like this. I take it. Like honestly, you get views like this, my guy. You get views like this, I wouldn't complain at all. I would not complain at all if I were to get views like this. This is peak stuff right here. If you can look out the window with this kind of view, I would totally take it over a plane ride. As simple as that. Yeah, you literally can spend. I did sleep. Like I didn't spend the whole day like awake, but I didn't spend the whole day like awake. But I really the whole day. I didn't spend like the whole train ride awake. I tend to fall asleep. That's the thing. I tend to fall asleep. I slept pretty good. I slept pretty good. But again, I wouldn't miss this. Like, I spent the whole time just staring out the window, just looking at this. I wouldn't exactly mind being on a train ride. Anyway, other than that, so yeah, this is the second day. When we arrived, it was raining, like, exactly heavily. Like, to put it in perspective, we went to something like this. It's all sunny, so beautiful looking, to something like this. Something like this. To something like this. Something like this. This is what it looks like. This is literally what it looked like when we arrived. Like, we went from this. Like, this. Like, we arrived. It was hella raining. It was hella raining. It rained super hard. It rained super duper hard when we arrived. Like, again, the funny contrast is that we went from something like this, all beautiful, all sunny skies, all beautiful, all the eye can see, to something like this. To something like this, where it's like absolutely raining hard. It was pouring down, like you wouldn't believe it. Like, you wouldn't believe it. It was pouring super hard. Everyone was getting wet. I was getting pretty wet too, but it wasn't too bad, luckily. But yeah, this kind of rain, it definitely lasted quite a while. No, it didn't last quite a while. It lasted the entire day. The entire day, we were raining. Like, it was absolutely raining throughout the entire day, all the way till the nighttime. So we didn't exactly go out that much. Right? But we didn't exactly go out that much. And yeah, I tried to take photos, but unfortunately I couldn't, because again, I spent most of the time just catching up with family, that I forget that I had a phone, and I forget I had social media, and I gotta update stuff, and I forgot to take pictures. I was planning to take lots of pictures, but I sometimes just get caught in the moment that I completely forgot. So basically what we did here is that I mostly hung out with family, and then we mostly just hang out with family, visit other people, then of course we eat out. We ate like stuff like satay. Ooh, satay, man. Chicken satay. Absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried it yet, absolutely delicious. And it's super easy to make too. We had chicken satay. We had a what else did we have? I'm trying to think. I guess that's it. We didn't do a whole much because it was raining. Because it was raining, it kind of limited our activities. Because it was raining. So yeah, we mostly just checked into a hotel, go to my relative's place, hang out with them, then we go out and eat out together. But other than that, we didn't really do a whole much. Other than that, we don't really do a whole lot, because again, it was raining the whole day, all the way till nighttime. It was absolutely pouring, so it limited our basically just limited our activities. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that was the third day. Well, technically it's like the second day of Lebaran, but it's the third day of my trip. So the fourth day is where the big one is. So the fourth day, another big event. In this case, we had breakfast first. We walked out our hotel. We had breakfast at a soto place. We had soto for breakfast. Soto is, again, really good. It's like soup, like special. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the fourth day, right? The fourth day, the first thing we did was to have breakfast. Walked outside, grabbed breakfast at a soto place. If you guys never had soto, great stuff. It's delicious. Delicious. Anyway, so yeah. We had soto for breakfast. Then after that, right? Changed clothes and we went for somewhere special, okay? At first we visited my grandma's grave. Like my grandma's grave to pay our respects. Because to pay our respects, we paid our respects to our family members that unfortunately passed away. And then what else did we do? Oh yeah, we visited a village. So basically, my dad, he grew up in a village that we visit once a year on Lebaran, right? We visited a village on Lebaran basically once a year. So we go to our very distant relatives right there. And that's exactly what we did. Sorry about that. So we visited the village. Man, village life is something else. I tell you, everybody in the, like that. Everyone is. But yeah, But yeah, we visited my dad's village, catching up with our very distant relatives that we rarely see living in a village, because you know they're living in a village, and yeah. You know, live in the village, we visited, and it's honestly it's honestly just a fun time. Catching up with everybody, enjoying the village, enjoying like the village aura. Everyone's village aura. Again, if you've never really been to the countryside, I do recommend it. Like honestly, like visiting the countryside every once in a while, it's a really good detox. You know, it's a really good like tech detox, and I think everybody should like do that every once in a while. Like not every day, but it's a nice little like detox from like modern life. Not gonna lie. Like modern life. So like if you visit your side, honestly a good time. Like a real good time. It's honestly like a real good time because it's like it's a nice little like detox away from like modern stuff. Really good. So yeah, went to the village in my countryside, and that's exactly where most of the day is. And also, I have found there's only one picture I got from this, by the way, and it is pretty funny. I have found the funny boner plant, also known as an eggplant. I don't know why. My intrusive thoughts won that day, and I decided to take a picture of an eggplant because you know what eggplants stand for, right? If you don't know, then you're either way too pure or you don't spend enough time with anybody. But yes, I decided to take a picture of this really ripe eggplant. And like, look at that thing. Like ignoring the nature of eggplants on the internet, it's actually a pretty good looking eggplant. Like super ripe too. But yeah, again, mostly just hung out with my distant family members who never think. Just spent the whole day just doing that, just visiting the countryside, visit some real distant relatives, eat together, just hung out, just talked with her, and got a few pictures together. But obviously, I can't show you guys that. That would be obviously I can't show you guys that because obviously private info that you guys cannot get. Obviously, I mean I did face reveals before, right? I mean I do sometimes take selfies, but usually I take them while I'm like. Usually I take them when I like wearing a mask, covering my face. So I haven't really done like a full-on face reveal, like no mask, no nothing yet. And I think I'd rather keep it that way. I think I think I'd rather keep it that way. Yeah. My face. I'm not saying I'm keeping it a secret, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna refrain from a face reveal. Like. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, So this is pretty much the only photo I got. The only non IRL Aliveus photo I got was this eggplant. Anyway, Other than that, yeah, we mostly just spent a day just hanging out with distant relatives in the countryside. After that, we obviously went home because obviously we're tired, and yeah. And then the third day, and then the third day, we did third. I don't know why my voice. That is a sound that I'm getting like super high. I can barely stream non-gameplay stream. This is the final day. Right? This is of course the final day. This is the 5th day of my trip. The final day. This is the view from my hotel, by the way. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal. Like the time of day, it looks a little darker because of the window. Like the window does make it a bit darker, but it was like really beautiful to look at the scenery in that time. And like in the morning of the 5th day, this was honestly like it takes my breath away. I mean, I know it doesn't look that good, but honestly, the window from our hotel, like we got a really good hotel room. We really got a good hotel room, and it's like just absolutely phenomenal. It honestly, I open the blinds every time, see this. Yeah, I ain't complaining. We got a right hotel room. We got a most definitely the right hotel room. Anyway, so yeah, this is the 5th day. Now my parents went out with my other relatives. They went out to get breakfast, and I was left to my own devices. And I decided to get some hotel breakfast because we got like they have not taken advantage of the free hotel breakfast like at all. So I decided to just take advantage of free hotel breakfast. I wish I took a picture of it. Like, not gonna lie, I wish I took a picture. Because it was really good, but unfortunately couldn't get it because my dumb self just cannot bear. Excuse me. Excuse me, I just ate, so if you heard that, I do excuse myself. But anyway, I really should have taken a picture of that, but unfortunately I didn't because I forgot. I was caught in the moment because the food looked so good. I just ate it so fast. I forgot to take pictures. Yeah, I forgot to take pictures. So yeah, this is exactly what we're left with. This is exactly what we're left with. It's pretty okay. So yeah, this is the only picture we get in. And then the rest of the day, right? The rest of the day we just walked. We hung around, we walked and spent the day at this and just spent the day there. Absolutely nothing. We just hung out, just take a walk around, one last sightseeing before we had to go back. This was the last day, so we had to go back. So basically, we went sightseeing a whole lot. And again, didn't take any pictures because I'm not a photography guy. Didn't take any pictures because I'm not a photography guy. So yeah, what's the next picture? Right. So this is the next picture. Now, the train station, right, the town that we were in, there was no train station. So in order for us to get the train ride back home, we had to travel to another city. And this was the thing. So this is the trip. The other city. This is the trip to the other city that we took. It's pretty okay. As you can see, the clouds are not exactly in our favor. It was raining. Like, it was raining from like the afternoon all the way to the evening. It was raining quite a bit too, might I add, especially during nighttime. But this is pretty good. Now, a funny story about this particular moment in our trip, right, is because we saw the roads. So basically, this is nearing the end of the Lebaran holidays. So if you don't know, Lebaran, you have like a week-long holiday for everybody. Like, everyone has got an entire week off to spend their time to Lebaran, to Mudik, to Lebaran. That's exactly what it is, right? That's exactly what we did. So everybody gets an entire week off. Now this is the end. Like, this is the third last day. Basically, third to last day of the week of the Lebaran week. Everybody has to get back to work in the next 3 days. So what ends up happening is that now Mudik now having huge amounts of traffic jam on the returning side. Drink. Okay, so basically, right, Mudik has two types of traffic jam. The first traffic jam is from Mudik, from your home to your relative's house, right? Your home village, essentially, the place where you grow up. And then the second type is nearing the end of but on holidays. Back where you is going back to your actual house. You know, your week off is over. Your week off is over. Everybody has to get back to work. Everybody has to get back to school, get back to work. So yeah, that's the other side. That's exactly what happened here. Like everywhere. Like if you looked out, if I look out in this moment, like you guys couldn't see it because of the barrier, but trust me, there were basically just an endless line of cars, like beyond this barrier, like this barrier here, this barrier, like this barrier here, like behind this car that I took a picture of, there was just an endless line of cars, like an endless line of cars, like everywhere. Like you literally can look at the gridlock, and you swear there is no end to that thing. Like you see cars for miles, for absolute miles. Like it was just a long line of cars. It was that bad. Like the traffic jams were that bad. It was just a long line of cars. Just long, absolutely long lines of cars. It's just like, it's honestly amazing. I have never seen that many cars just being stuck in gridlock. That's how bad it is. That is how bad the traffic jams from the town that we were in going back to the capital area. You know, going back to the capital area where everybody lives and has to work and everything. Like, it was long. Like, it was like hella long. It was like hella long. Like, it might as well just be a long parking lot. Like, the line was not moving. You wanna know how bad was it? It wasn't moving an inch. It was that bad. Like, all the cars that was in this long ass gridlock, the cars didn't move. Like, they were in a standstill. Like, you could literally just look at this traffic jam and you swear that it is a parking lot. It has stopped. It is literally that far, and everyone was stuck there. I mean, thankfully, that we didn't drive back home. But really, it's just it is just that bad. It is honestly just absolute. Like, I don't. Yeah, that is literally what is so bad. Like, again, it was. You guys really have to see it. Again, I really wish I could get a picture of it, but again, because the barrier is in the way, I couldn't. But like it like literally, if you fly a drone in this area, you would see just a line of cars that just seemingly has no end. And again, nobody was moving. Like, you could have sworn that this is just like one big parking lot. It was that bad. Yeah. But honestly, thankfully, we got to the next city, no problem. Like, no traffic jam on our side. And our train was at night, so we spent some time just looking around. We stopped at this mall. It was a pretty big mall. So we just hung out at that mall, and then we just hung out at this mall, and then we managed to get the food, you know? We ate good in the form of this. Why are you sideways? Why the hell are you sideways? Ah, there we go. So yeah, we decided to eat some. We decided to, treat ourselves with some good food. This is a hot pot. This is a hot pot restaurant in Indonesia. Well, not just Indonesia, but it's very popular in Indonesia. This is a hot pot restaurant called Pepper Lunch. Hashtag not sponsored, by the way. Would really love to. But yeah, I actually ate some of this. It's pretty good. So I ate good. And I even got myself an extra rice because the rice portion is a bit small, not gonna lie. And of course I ate my entire bowl. It's really good. So we decided to go out with a bang. Had a good time with Had a good time with my parents, just hanging out and eating some. So yeah, this was the night of our final day. This was the night of our final day, right? This is the mall. I didn't get a picture of the mall. I didn't get a picture of the front of the mall, but I did get a picture of this. I did get I did get a picture of this. I did get a picture. This is like the front of the mall. There's like these weird masks. I mean, it's not weird. It's a traditional mask. It's not traditional masks. I don't know what they're called in English, but yeah, they're basically traditional. People like to paint them, paint them, giving them crazy expressions. They like to carve them. They like to paint them, giving them crazy expressions. This is of course based on wayang. If you don't know what wayang is, it's basically like a puppet, like a traditional puppet. These characters here, the ones in the mask, they're based on wayang characters. So these are based on wayang characters. Nice little history. But yeah, this is basically the night. We spent it at the mall, ate some good food, and finally, it was time to go to the station. And therefore, station. Right, it's time to go to the station, and boom, this is it. This is the train. This is me on the train. Now, this is not the best because the windows were like really foggy. Because again, like the rest of the days, it started raining in the. Yeah, it started raining in the evening. Why? The glass was foggy. The glass was foggy. You can actually see my hand if you look closely. That's actually my hand. That is a reflection of my hand right there on the lower right. You can actually see my sleeves. You can actually see the train seat there. You can see the train seat. A bit of my luggage there. You can actually see a bit of our luggage, like up on the top right. You can actually see a bit of our luggage. Train seats. That's my hand, and this is my sleeve. But unfortunately, no face. So no face reveal. I made sure of that. I made sure that I didn't get a face reveal. But yeah, because the windows were foggy. This is the only way I could have taken a picture is to put my camera like up close to the window, just so it doesn't catch my reflection, or for it to actually take a picture of the outside. But yeah, this is the outside. You can barely see because the windows were foggy. Because the windows were absolutely foggy. So this is the best picture I've got. So basically, we took the night train. Because obviously we spent the day just hanging out. So we took the night train. So this is at night. And after this, there were no pictures because I couldn't see outside the window. Because of the fact that it's raining, I couldn't see outside my window because it's so foggy. So I couldn't take any beautiful pictures, and you really couldn't see anything at night. It's like the downside of the train. If you take the night train, that is when a train ride gets boring because you can barely see anything. Hey, okay. Voice is running out. Voice is running out, so this stream is gonna be pretty short, like 1 hour and something. I mean, I just hit the 1 hour mark, so yeah, I don't think I should be. I don't think I should be like streaming too much because I'm still very, very tired. Yes, I'm still very, very tired from my trip, so I think I should really just. I think I should really mess up. Yeah, this stream is gonna be short. Again, no gameplay. Usually, if my stream is only like an hour long. I usually spend it like doing some gaming, but due to the fact that I'm super tired, I don't even have the energy to even game also. Yeah, I'll just end it soon. Don't worry, the story is about to end, right? So this is my night train. I didn't do a whole lot. Like after I went off, I just spent a couple hours just awake and just doing something, just scrolling through Twitter. But then I just spent the rest of it just sleeping. Like if you guys don't know what time this was taken at 8:30 p.m. So it was getting pretty late, and of course we were tired from the whole trip. So yeah, so this is 8:30 p.m. and I basically just spent almost the entirety of the train ride just sleeping. Like I genuinely just fell asleep, and I didn't realize that we already arrived until the announcement on the train that says we are arriving at the last stop, which is our stop. And I was like, whoa, already? I feel like I've been out on the train for that long. Then I looked at my watch here, and it's like, oh my god, I've been trained on that long. Like, we were sleeping pretty good. Like, we were basically asleep that I like proper sleep. So basically, we arrived, and that's about it, right? That's the end of the. Yeah, that's the last picture I took. That is the last picture I took from. That is the last picture like I took. That is the last picture that I took from. That is the last picture that I took of this entire trip. Of the entire trip. That's all the photos. So yeah, so yes, if you guys didn't know, this was on Saturday, 8:30 p.m. and it's a 6-hour train ride, meaning I arrived here at 3, well, not 6 hours actually, 7-hour train ride, which means we arrived here at 3:30 a.m. today. Yes, I just got back. I just got back today. Like, this isn't me like taking a day. There's reason why my voice is starting to get a little horsey, not gonna lie. A little horsey, not gonna lie, because yeah, I just got back here today. Like, today's the day I've made it back here, and yeah, I'm still pretty tired, which is why, again, I should probably end the stream soon. But luckily, we are at the end. We are at the end of the stream here, right? We are at the end of the stream. Like, this is the last day of my trip, which is the trip that I made, and which is 5. So yeah, I just got back here today, like straight up, just got back 3:30 a.m. day. Then of course I went back to my grandma's house, and then we slept there again after subuh. After subuh, we slept again till around 8 a.m. Had breakfast, went back to my house. Back to my house at around 10 or 11, I forgot. 11 or forgot. But yeah, went back to my house, we rested a bit, had lunch, then go and watch a movie. Specifically, a horror movie. Specifically, a very recently released this one. Very recently released one, which is this one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna make that smaller. Fine. But yeah, this thing. So, you know what? I'm gonna actually review this while I still remember the movie. It's, I wouldn't say it's a horror movie. Like, it isn't a pure horror movie, right? Like, you may look at a movie poster like this, and you may think, oh, that's gotta be a horror movie, right? It's got a bunch of ghosts, a bunch of things, but no. Honestly, it's not a horror movie. I mean, technically, it is a horror movie, but it isn't a traditional horror. It is a psychological horror. Like, it really just deals with a lot of stuff here. It really just deals with a lot of stuff, and it really just deals with a lot of psychological stuff. Like, this movie poster is basically just one giant clickbait thumbnail. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If you see a poster like this, if you ever see a movie poster like this, you would think that all these pochong lined up here with the snake coming out of the eye, you think that it's gonna be one of those traditional horror movies, right? Gotta deal with stuff like pochong and stuff, but no. This movie poster is one giant clickbait thumbnail. Like, straight up. Like, you don't see the horrific stuff until the end. Like, the scary stuff happens in the 3rd act. That is the scary stuff. I mean, I get what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to convey the feeling that, oh yeah, things have not been right ever since the 2nd act. Like, that's pretty much the plot. I'm not gonna spoil it, because obviously some people are still watching it. I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to see it for yourself. But honestly, the truly scary stuff happens at the 3rd act. Like, the traditional horror scary stuff happens in the 3rd act. I mean, I guess you could say that, oh, throughout this movie, this was actually like this. It's like a slow burn movie. Like, you know, you don't realize until it's too late. Like, you realize, like, slowly builds up. But honestly, with movie poster like this, you would honestly expect stuff like this to be throughout the movie. Like this, like, an honest review of this movie poster design. This is a giant clickbait thumbnail, is what it is. Like, the movie, I'm not saying it's not scary. It is pretty scary. Like the thought of it's thought provoking. That's what I'm trying to say. It's thought provoking, but other than that, that's it. Other than that, that is it. Other than that, that is it. That is. Other than that, that's basically it. It is that. Like it's thought provoking, but it isn't that scary. Like again, this poster, this movie poster, is just one giant clickbait thumbnail. Like that's it. Like you may think with all these pochong lining up, looking like the skull, you see the black snake. Like you think that's it? No. And with a title like this, which by the way translates to grave torture. Not like honestly, the scary stuff happens in the third act. It is pretty scary. Like it is pretty horrific seeing that. But other than that, like it's not. Like you can literally like here's the thing. There's actually a 7-minute short film that it actually serves as a prelude to this film, and you can literally watch it, and you can literally like watch it with no problem. Like the scary stuff is the same as the 7-minute version. Like you can get all the scary stuff of that movie in 7 minutes. That is available on YouTube. If you want scares, just watch the 7-minute version. This one is only thought-provoking, but again, not scary. Like not that scary in a traditional sense. Again, it's thought-provoking. This entire movie poster is one giant. This entire movie poster is one giant clickbait thumbnail. Like it doesn't tell the story what it's trying to be. There's literally other like designs. Like I've seen the movie posters. There are other designs that honestly convey the movie much better than this one. Like this one does not do it justice because it makes everyone just feel like this is a traditional like jump scare feel like horror movie, which is what we're usually pretty good at. But no, this is more of a thought-provoking film. Like again, if you want the scares, 7-minute version on YouTube, free by the way. Like it's like at least according to my parents, is a lot scarier. A lot scarier. So yeah, make do with what you will. But that's my review. Not a traditional horror movie in the sense that you'll get scared. It's thought-provoking, but that's it. Like the scary stuff happens at the very end, which again you can literally convey that by watching the entirety of the 7-minute version on YouTube. So that's it. Like I think yeah, it's a thought-provoking movie, but that's about it. But that's honestly about it. That is honestly about it. Like this movie poster is literally a giant clickbait thumbnail. Like that's it. This poster is basically a giant clickbait thumbnail. Like it basically draws you in because the poster is like menacing, right? Again, missing a skull, you got the snake. But then when you watch it, that stuff that is advertised in a movie poster only happens at the end. The rest of the movie basically just thought-provoking. Like I say again, it does a good job of being thought-provoking, but it's not scary. If you're expecting traditional scares, again, just watch the 7-minute version on YouTube. That is scary, at least according to my parents. But yeah, and I am absolutely getting tired. My voice is like slowly giving out, if not as well. My voice has given out, like straight up given out. Voice has like officially given. So yeah, I think yeah, that's about it. That is the entirety of my trip. I got back here today, and I'm still pretty tired from the trip, and why not too good. Why not too good? Why my voice is not too good, and it's probably given out by now. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to add some runtime with some gaming. I usually would, but not now. I think it's better if I just rest. It's better if I rest. And I think it's better if I just rest. Yeah, my voice has like given out. Like entirely. My voice has like tired, like absolutely entirely given out by now. So entirely given out by now. So yeah, really should rest up. Again, not exactly the best to like stretch out my voice, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it is. Like the movie was good, thought-provoking, but it's not scary in a traditional sense. Traditional sense, it's not scary. But yeah, that's about it. I should probably end it soon. My voice has given out. Unfortunately, like I've taken like multiple swallows of water, and yeah, it has officially given out. So yeah. Like a post on. Funny, I had to reply to it, but yeah. But yeah, that is a thing. So yeah, that is officially my my review of that movie, as well as basically how my day has been going, how my day is going, how my trip has gone, and yeah. That is about it. That is all I wanted to talk about today's stream. Obviously, I gotta get back tomorrow. I had to go back to college tomorrow. Gotta go back to college tomorrow since it started again. So yeah, I won't be here till the weekend as usual. So next weekend let's. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm getting tired. My voice has officially given out because my god. So yeah, I think it's better that I end it here. I think it's better that I end it here because again my voice has given out. I'm getting kind of tired. So yeah, getting kind of tired. So you know what? I think I'll end it here. Tomorrow I gotta go back to college. I don't have to wake up early because I don't have anything scheduled. Monday I have no classes. Tomorrow I gotta make the trip back to my college town. So yeah, I gotta prepare for that. So I'll see you guys next weekend. So yes, I guess I'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for listening to my trip. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Also Dark, thank you for I guess I'll check it out. Also Zishan, if you're still watching, or if you're not watching, if you're gonna tune in, hopefully you do well. Crafting by Star Noob, hopefully you do well as well. Hopefully you do well tonight or morning or whatever time zone that you are in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time I don't know what to do actually. Yeah, next time I actually do not know what to do. So yeah. So next time I'll definitely decide on what to do next later on. But now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please give it a like. If you feel free to subscribe as well. Your support is once again always appreciated. Follow my Twitter. That's where I update my stuff and keep you guys going. So if you want to know how am I doing or where I am, please follow my Twitter. Join my Discord server as well, by the way. It's on everything. Join my Discord server as well. That is also where I update my stuff. And hopefully we can chat. And hopefully that we can actually chat like off stream. So yeah, please join up. Please join up. Everything is in the description. You guys need to know where everything is located. Everything is located in the description. So be sure to go down there, follow my social links, follow everything. Again, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do next stream, but hopefully it's gonna be good. Anyway, thank you so much, Beach Pals, for watching, and I'll see y'all Beach Pals next time. Bye bye!
Mm-hmm.